I really wish I had more bad things to say about this thing. I know how the internet is. Oh, he's a shill. He had nothing bad to say about it. God, this is nice. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today we are going to be going over this guy right here. This is the 10.5 Piston Upper. It's the VK-1 5.56 from VKTR Industries. This thing's pretty badass. Let's get into it. So to get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way, VKTR Industries did send me this. They have sent me a couple other things in the past. No, it does not affect any bias. It does not affect my honesty, and it does not affect my opinion of whatever products I may receive. So just get that notion out of your head now. This thing is pretty freaking cool. I've had it for a couple of months now, I guess, almost 3 months. I got it right after SHOT Show. Right after SHOT Show was over, and have close to 1,000 rounds through it. I actually lost track, so somewhere between 700 and 1,000 rounds through this upper thus far. So a few things real quick to go over that are in this right now. It is the complete 5.56 VK-1 Piston Upper, but there's also other VKTR Industries things I have on here that I've actually talked about before. Their ambi mag release right here, and on the other side it has their improved enhanced buffer detent in it as well. So there are some other VKTR parts in this. I have the Kung Fu grip here and here on it, and then there is a Rise Armament RA140 or the Rave 140 flat face trigger in it. And if you want to support the channel, you can get a heavy discount on Rise Armament triggers in the website link down below. Now, there are a lot of people that have strong feelings one way or the other about whether it's DI or piston is best for an AR upper or an AR gas system. I don't really have a dog in that fight. I think they both are great. I think they both have a place. And this one runs exceedingly well and is tuned really well. So when it comes to this one is one that I've not seen why there's a possible argument against piston uppers. This thing's been pretty phenomenal. So let's get into some of the components of this. So it does have their chrome bolt carrier group in it, which has the 22.5 degree angle cam pin in it, which corrects the legacy cam pin path, so it locks and unlocks better by, I think it's about a degree, something like a degree and a half that they changed it, and it works out really well, helping with felt recoil, locking and unlocking, and things like that. So it does have their chrome. This one's dirty, of course, because I've run the shit out of it. It has their chrome bolt carrier group in it. That does come with the Radian Raptor charging handle, which is always a nice addition. A forged upper receiver. The upper receiver and barrel are thermal fit. Really nice 9.8 inch handguard. Again, this is a 10.5 inch barrel. 9.85, I think it actually is. 9.8 inch handguard with a bunch of real estate to, you know, hook all of your different things to it. I have a sling mount here. I have the forward grip from Die Free Company here. And it has the 12 o'clock rail on it. Now down here it does have a really nice lockup here around the barrel nut, sort of like almost like a tombstone type lock. It really locks the handguard in well, as well as anti-rotation tabs on the top of each side of the handguard that meets with the upper receiver. Under that is some more magic, and that is the thermal fit of the barrel to the upper receiver. This creating a very nice fit up for the barrel and upper. Now moving forward from there, it does have their low profile gas block, their low profile gas block for their piston system that does also have a pin. So it's pin aligned for the gas port alignment. And that is on a very nice cold hammer forged fluted barrel. Now fluting doing two things. It allows the barrel to have a larger outer diameter to help with droop, to help with any sort of point of aim, point of impact shift when the barrel gets really hot. And then of course fluting has its own properties that it creates more surface area so that the barrel cools faster. So very nice fluted barrel, nice gas system with the pin and the thermal fit in the upper receiver. There's a lot of quality and a lot of stuff that's happening up in here. Now that chromed bolt carrier group aids in, it almost has a self-lubricating property, which is awesome. You know, like nickel boron, like some of the TIN and things like that. It's a coating that has not just durability built into it, but it does chrome having a self-lubricating quality. I also do like the look of the flat gray for the bolt carrier group. Now, I want to show you the magic here. This thing is tuned really well, so it comes with its own spring and buffer. That is tuned with the upper and gasp system and all that. So I want to show you that this thing, I don't know if you saw that. I will replay it in slow motion. This thing is like a cheat code for recoil. There is no recoil to this thing. Now for reliability, I have run M855 green tip through this, various 223s. What you just saw in the last clip was probably the it was PMC bronze, and I've run some match grade stuff through it as well. It has fed and run everything. I haven't had a problem with magazine compatibility. Of course, some of that's in the lower, but I haven't had a problem with magazine compatibility as far as the bolt picking up shells. It's been a super reliable upper without any issues, and I haven't cleaned it. You can see that it's wet. I've oiled it, but I haven't cleaned it. Now, how about 10.5, right? How about accuracy? Where does this thing fall on accuracy? Well, I have this zeroed at 36 yards, and this morning I did a final accuracy test. Let's take a look at that. All right, I have a cardboard target at 50 yards. This Meprolite dot is zeroed for 36, so there will be a little bit of deviation off of the point of aim. And I have 5 rounds of your standard PMC bronze 223 in the 10.5 VK-1. All right, let's go check that out. All right, so I wasn't actually expecting it to be this good, mainly because my dot, even at low power, is slightly larger than the dot that I have drawn on my target. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little flyer here. I'm gonna call that a flyer. Everything's in an inch. Inch this way, inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch that way. Far smaller than hand or anything like that. So, nice group for 10.5, definitely. So let's see how it does with a little bit higher quality ammo. Got 5 rounds of 77 grain OTM from X-Tac, or X-Tac. It's their X-Tac Match 77 grain 223. All right, let's go check that out. All right, from the looks of it, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 up here, 5. So that is that part of the group. Add that little bit there. A tighter group, as you would expect from a higher quality match grade ammo. Let's go to the next test. All right, so I have 30 rounds of the PMC bronze 223 loaded up in here, and I am going to dump 25 of them, get the barrel nice and hot, especially with the suppressor on it, helping with the back pressure, heating up the barrel a little bit. And then we're gonna go 5 more on the 50-yard target to see what, if any, shift there is. So I'm just going to aim out in the desert. I'll do a few on the steel. I have a steel target out there at 100. I'll do a few on that too. Maybe I'll do all of them on it. Uh-oh, I lost track. I'll just do all 30 and then load 5 more up. So there's 2 left there. So there's 1 in the pipe, 1 in the mag. So 4 in the mag, 1 in the chamber, and let's do 5 more on the 50-yard target. Okay, let's go check that out. All right, so here we go. I went down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that group, about a 2-inch group. Nice straight line up and down. So this could have been partly me, could have been partly the heating up the barrel. Who really knows? But either way, we are talking about really respectable groups, both with a hot barrel and with a cold barrel. Now, it's at this point that I would normally say, what don't I like about it? Like nothing gets a free pass type thing. And I guess, like if I had to nitpick, right? And this is nitpicking, is instead of M-LOK being at the 6, 3, 9, and 12, or 12 o'clock being a full-length pick rail, but 6, 3, and 9 o'clock, if I had to nitpick, it would be to have these larger slots here that are not M-LOK to also be N-LOK, to have as much usable space on there as possible. That would be like the only thing I could possibly nitpick about it. It functions great, it looks good. There's nothing else I have to say about it that could possibly be considered negative. I want to thank VKTR Industries for sending that out to the channel. It's been amazing. You're going to see a lot more of it in the future, especially once that optic review goes live and once the Kung Fu grip video goes live. So those are going to be a couple more times that you see it. A lot more rounds through it by that point. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that website link down below, and we'll talk to you guys later. I really wish I had more bad things to say about this thing. I know how the internet is. Oh, he's a shill. He had nothing bad to say about it. God, this is nice.